Hello and welcome back to Strangers on the Street. I'm your host today, Lucia Sandrock, and today our stranger on the street is Tabitha Moonsong. Welcome on, Tabitha. Have you ever been on an interview before?
No,
Very exciting. Okay, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Do you live here? If not, what brings you to town?
I don't live exactly here, but I live in Waldoboro, next to that theater with the Waldoness.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so you live in the next town over. What do you do for a living?
I like drawing, and I like drawing some stuff to do with some stuff. It's really stuffy.
Oh, very nice. And you sell this art?
Well, I'm about to.
Very nice. What are some of your other hobbies?
I like playing video games. I'm good at a certain select few that I shouldn't mention for the sake of my friends, sort of my friend's sanity.
Very nice. What did you have for dinner last night?
Oh, I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That is my favorite cereal. And you had that for dinner. Wow. How I'm as well very lazy. How long does it take you to draw these drawings? And are they like big or are they small?
Well, I usually use a big sketchbook and draw little tiny drawings all over it to fill up the page where I do one big drawing, and it can take me from anywhere from 5 minutes to over an hour. It just depends.
Wow, very nice. That is the end of our interview today. Thank you for watching Strangers on the Streets. Hi, and welcome back to Strangers on the Street. I'm your host this week, Ruby McCormick. And today, we have a new stranger on the street, Sam Bell. What brings you to this interview?
I'm being interviewed?
Yes.
I've always wanted to be in an interview. Why am I being interviewed?
Well, we'll just ask you a simple question. What do you do for a living?
I like to write. I write a lot of books.
Wonderful. What are some of your hobbies?
Some of my hobbies include playing very awesome video games, reading very awesome books, and petting very awesome cats.
Sounds awesome. When you're writing books, how long does it take and how many have you wrote?
Well, the length of how long it takes for me to write a book really depends on how big the book is. Because I could write a 20-page book. Then I'm currently in the process of writing a really long book. And I have a really bad memory. What was that other question you asked me?
How many have you wrote?
I don't know. I've written a ton. Most of them have been lost to time. But I feel like ones that I can keep track of are maybe 5 or 10-ish around there.
Impressive. One question about this shirt you're wearing. Please explain this.
Well, I don't really think this shirt can be summed up in any words. It is truly the most magnificent shirt ever created by mankind. And I mean, it's just so many feelings, I just feel so many feelings when I wear this shirt. And it's I feel just tingling in my insides. And it's just so amazing. I never thought I'd wear a shirt so special, and it's really comfortable too.
That's wonderful, and I'm glad that you have that for you. Can we get a zoom in on that shirt? Truly an amazing shirt. Glad you have something like that. What did you have for dinner last night?
What kind of interview question is that?
Do you want to be on this interview or not?
I had stew last night with sausages in it, and there was also little pasta. No, they're not raviolis. They're something that sounds like that, not a cannoli. It's a sprigatoni or something. I don't know.
Okay, cool. A few more questions. The next serious one. Serious, yes. About this on your arm. Why fart wow? A zoom in on that, please.
Well, like my amazing, beautiful, gorgeous hunk of a shirt that I'm wearing, this tattoo on my arm really embodies so many emotions and feelings into one cornucopia of emotions. Fart wow is not just a tattoo, it's a saying that brings all of us together in a loving, bonding, forming community. Fart wow is the thing that keeps us together. Fart wow is what keeps me from not starving. Fartwow blesses me, and Fartwow is the gift that keeps on giving.
Wonderful. Two more questions to our interview. How do you feel about 6'7"?
Seven.
Okay. And our last question for you today. Who asked?
Hello, and welcome back to Strangers on the Street, your least favorite show where we interview strangers on the street. Today's stranger on the street is none other than Lucia Sandrock. How does it feel being on an interview show just like this?
I'm very excited about this interview because I've never been interviewed before.
Very, very, very excellent. So then I'm going to ask you some questions. What brings you to this town? Do you live here?
I was just traveling here because I just wanted to travel here and I travel a lot and I just like to travel.
Wow, so I bet when you traveled here, you weren't expecting to be interviewed for an interview show.
I was not expecting to get interviewed. I was expecting to be not interviewed.
Very, very relatable. So, what do you do for a living?
Um, I am a lawyer and I'm very rich.
Very nice. Have you ever thought about donating some of that money for a good cause?
No, I have not ever thought about that. Never.
Have you ever, like, maybe just, like, had, like, a brief, like, blip in your head thinking about that?
No.
Okay, so another selfish rich person. Who do you lawyer for?
I have my own company. I run Lawyers Inc. And I'm just
Wow, you run Lawyers Inc. I'm pretty sure that when I almost went to jail for tax fraud, that Lawyers Inc. helped me.
probably.
How much do you get paid?
I get it depends on if I'm lawyering that week. If I do if I go to do court cases that week, then I get
Okay, very cool and very boring. Next question. What are some of your hobbies?
I really just lawyer. I just lawyer every day.
Okay, we got that. You lawyer. Do you do anything but lawyer?
I watch TV and I spend my lawyered money.
Okay. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I actually went to this restaurant and I had gourmet pancakes with maple syrup and cream cheese on them. It was so good. And then I had a big old yogurt parfait and I had chocolate and milk. Oh my god, it was so good.
Okay, I get it. You're rich. You don't really got to keep like flexing that. Okay. The, the, this has been Strangers on the Street, and I think I'm gonna.
Guys. Reach